Well, now, everybody, it is your boy Lambo Drew, and we are now tuned in for another edition of the Leverage Show. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It is Thursday night, man, right here on the Leverage Show, man, and we gonna do what we do best, man, around here, man. And that's always show y'all some love, man, and everything, man, to make this thing happen. Thank y'all again for another great night. I'm telling y'all this right now, man. Excited about this. Got a chance to finally talk with couple of my favorite people. Shout out to the Craftons, man. Finally got a chance to talk with them today. I haven't got a chance to talk with them in quite some time, man. So it was great to talk with them and get them going, man, back at it again. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I truly appreciate, man, what they meant to our life and how many other lives that they're changing out here for so many people. So you guys make sure you guys are tapped into Julie and Jeremiah Crafton. For all of those who are definitely trying to get your stores going, you're looking to go ahead and level up in 2026 and saying, Lambo, we're trying to go ahead and get this real time cash flow going on with the stores. It's something that's going to be sustainable, right? Let's talk about that. Sustainable, right? We really want to see you guys, man, sustain to win and winning for the long run, right? So I'm excited and everything, man, to go ahead, man, and kind of talk to you guys, man, about that. And really, man, get you guys connected with Julie and Jeremiah Craft. You guys can get connected with them just by visiting this website, man. JJCunlimited.com, JJCunlimited.com. And schedule your appointment, man. Go book an appointment with them. And for some of y'all are probably saying, Lambo, I got a little money. I don't know what I'm going to do in this new year coming up. I don't know how to position ourselves. Well, you're positioning yourselves, man, with the right people, man. With Julie and Jeremiah at JJCunlimited.com on the screen, and allow them to help turn your credit into cash flow for you and allow you to start building wealth. Tell them Lambo sent you, man. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Information is on the screen for anybody and everything, man, who wants to get started today or tomorrow. Book your call, man, and definitely let them know, man, that Lambo sent you. So shout out to them and everything, man, for them doing what they do best, man. But I want to see who's in the chats, man. Show some love, man. Top spot, man, in the building. Ms. Ingram, I see you with that top spot. Ms. Ingram and climbed on in there and say, Lambo, you ain't got to worry about me. I got my notification bells on, and I'm ready to go ahead and do what we do, like you did yesterday. And that is explain to us that we have some of the best family in the building right here with the Leverage Show family. Lambo loves y'all, man, genuinely, man. I love to see each and every single one of y'all win because I see the best in each and every single one of y'all, man. Thank you, Ms. Ingram. We got moves to make, Ms. Ingram. Ms. Ingram know what time it is. Julie Crafton is in the building. Happy Thursdays, Leverage Show family. Happy Thursday, Jay Crafton. You already know, man. Thank you, J50, for doing what you do best. It's a pleasure again with talking with you and Jeremiah. Make sure, again, for those and everything, man, who really want to get started, man, and really want to make some moves, man, y'all get rolling with them. The information is on the screen right here, JJCunlimited.com, and they will help you out. Go book your appointment. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, and allow them to be able to go ahead and turn your credit into cash flow or your extra cash into cash flow, right? Because sometimes you guys got extra cash laying around, or you guys may have, a sudden advance of cash that definitely gets, into your hands. And what are you going to do with it, right? I always tell my little bro James, man, what are you going to do with it, man? What are you going to do with it when you actually have that cash that is laying around, or you have it available, or you're going to make it count? Or I promise you, it is the holiday season. It'll be gone just like that with some of the other things, man, that are out here. So make sure you guys are definitely making an account with what your resources that you're having, all right? Hello, Mrs. Ingram, man. Julie's showing love and everything, Mrs. Ingram. Let's go. My wonderful wife is showing love, man. Hello, everyone, man. Appreciate my wonderful wife for being in the building, man, and continuing and everything, man, to keeping your boy true blue to the game, man. Thank my wonderful wife, man. You guys know what time it is, man. Love, love, love you, baby. What's up, Leverage Show family, man? Shout out to everything, man, to my cuz, man, Errol being in the building, man, doing what he does best, man, and always making sure that he continues to, man, to make sure that the Leverage Show, man, has a lot of love. Appreciate you, cuz. Keep doing what you're doing. Jeremiah Crafton is in the building. Thank you, sir. Happy Thursday, Leverage Show family. It was great talking with J-Dog today, man, and hearing that J-Dog is ready to jump off the boat in March, y'all. March 6, 7, and 8 for our conference. J-Dog says he's jumping off the boat into the water with Ken Haney next time. So you guys get ready to roll, because J-Dog says it. He's jumping in the water. I don't know why, but he's going to jump in the water. Maybe and everything is because he's going to have Caesar and what's old boy name? I don't even get started with them. Maybe they may wind up being there, and he wants to jump in the water from them. But shout out to them, man. J-Dog, appreciate everything you do. Julie showing love, man. Hello, man. World, what's good, man? You got to go ahead and show love, them. Jay Williams, my little bro, say what's up, Leverage Show family. Shout out to Mr. Miami, a.k.a. he don't come to play, making your day right away, man. Tucking you in at night. Mr. Miami in the building. Appreciate you, man, little bro, man, for you doing what you're doing, man, and keeping the Cougs tucked in at night with the bedtime story. Julie Crafton, man, showing love and everything, man. So I just, sorry, I took my contacts out. You all good, J50. J-Dog saying, man, Team TR, man, let's go. You already know what time it is. Hey, Errol, let's go, man. Let's make sure we're doing this thing right, the right way out here. Yes, book an appointment with JJC Unlimited, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, like yesterday, you really want to book with them because, man, some of y'all are really trying to win. They are killing this digital real estate. And they've been doing it for years. Like it ain't even a no-brainer. If you be like, Lamb, I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to do some things. I really want to break the rat race. Listen, come get with JJC. I'm telling you, Ken just said it. Yes, I booked an appointment with JJC Unlimited yesterday. Look, it is information on the screen, jjcunlimited.com. I'm telling you what I know. You guys are going to thank me later, man. Look, Lambo telling y'all how to go ahead and level up, man, for 2026. Because you're already putting yourself into the right position, man, to win. Ken for the win. Yes, you got Ken for the win. Oh, man, listen, I got something to say about Ken for the win. It's a true story. What's up, Lambo? Do what you do. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Ken for the win today, and my guy Larry the Lion literally got a chance. Those are my golf coaches. I can't talk about, they want Lambo to go get this other golf coach. That's cool. But Larry the Lion and Ken Haney got a chance to sit out there and let Lambo, get out there today, get out there on that golf range and swing some clubs out there. And they have been in my ear to make sure, like, hey, you're consistently getting out here, Lambo. There was one time that I was sitting in there. And I was just like, man, I should I go today or should I not? And I kept saying, I remember telling Ken, hey, I'm going to FaceTime you tomorrow because I'm going golfing straight up. I gotta go get out there, right? And I'm going to FaceTime you when I go golfing. Not only that, I got the chance and a blessing of having him and my guy, Larry the Lion, Larry the freaking Lion, man, being in the building to really to go on ahead, man, out there and say, hey, man, we gotta get your swing going on, Lambo. Make sure you're good. And I did something today, y'all. I really did, man. I gotta stop and say this. For almost an hour, all I swung with was nothing but the 7 and the 9 club, the 7 and the 9 now. You guys know what that. You guys are knowing and getting into that. So that's all I did. The last 10 minutes, I got a chance to finally swing with that driver for just 10 minutes, right? And I had they on FaceTime, they're watching it. And I watched that ball at Top Golf go all the way to the back of the net. Y'all don't even understand, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. It was at the back of the net at Top Golf, the back of the net. Not the little net that catches the ball if it's going down. For those at Top Golf, and everything, man. I had the ball traveling to the back of the net, meaning that, you know, I think my kids are going to pick me next time when me and my wife and my kids go back to Top Golf and to some other place. I know for a fact they're picking me next time because Lambo has been working on this thing and trying to get this thing together from the golf evangelist, Ken Haney, the golf evangelist. That's what he calls himself, man, and I love it because he definitely is. But watching him and Larry say, man, being in my ear, hey, man, make sure that you're doing X, Y, and Z, and you're making some moves, and you're doing this, especially where we were at just last month, November the 1st, in Miami. Actually, October the 31st. I want to take it back. October the 31st is when we had the golf event. We had the mastermind on November the 1st. Where we were at just a little over a month ago to where we're at today is a huge, huge, huge accomplishment. I'm telling y'all, I think I had over, just by myself, right? I had over almost 600 points today at Top Golf just in one play, right? That was the best game. And I was doing the motions even majorly with the 7 and the 9 with one hand for quite some time. Not even two hands being on it, just one hand. And I'm telling you what, the feeling of repetitiously watching some of the most amazing stuff, man, that Ken sends Lambo, man, and then Larry sending, and then all the rest of y'all be sending Lambo some golf stuff. And then I'm actually looking at, you know, my Golf Performance Pro. Shout out to Golf Performance Pro as well. From watching the information and videos that they've sent to where I've made the improvements in this last month has been amazing. And I'm telling you this right now, October 31st, and I watch, shout out to my guy, Tori Mosley, T. Mosley, as well as Anthony DeLoach, as well as Sharonda, as well as everybody who was out there, man. Me and my wife was definitely out there. My wife, she kicks my butt every time in golf, right? So, you know, that's how it was. But since the last month, and Ken Haney flew out here to Denver after that amazing Yacht Mastermind, and I so much miss each and every single one of y'all from that amazing mastermind just back in November already. I can't wait till the March event, which is going to be an amazing event. So March 6, 7, 8, make sure y'all put that on your calendars. March 6, 7, and 8. I'm telling you what, Ken flew out here to Denver, Colorado, and got a reel with Lambo. I said, Lambo, I got to show you some basics, how to golf, how to do some stuff. I went to start looking at all these videos and all of this formats and stuff, and kind of deep diving into the last month. Haven't got a chance to go as often as I was like. You know, I'm supposed to be going 3-4 times a week. Lambo's making it at least once to twice a week, you know, so we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. They got me 3 times in my year. I'm once or twice a week. We're getting there right now. But when I'm there, I'm focused, I'm locked in, I'm consistent, and I'm doing everything. I'm hearing between what they're saying. Hey, Lambo, you know, make sure that you're turning your wrist just a little bit. Shout out to Larry, man, for that. Watching Ken saying, make sure that you're following through. Keep your head down. Don't pop up. I think that all of these things are literally playing in your head and making sure that the count, the swing, everything happens. But to watch the consistency of what's going on out there, I'm so thankful for Ken Haney, man, and Larry the Lion, man, more than what you guys will ever know. So one day I'm going to be able to get out there on that golf course. That's my goal, y'all. We're getting out here to being able to, you know, get repetitions in, to let me practice on my swing. And they say, Lambo, we've seen improvements of your swing from the last time to where you're at this time, and the times when you first started to where you're at this time. But in Top Golf today, man, when I got that driver and I hit that driver and that thing hit the fence. You guys know the very end of that fence at the back of Top Golf. Like, if you ever seen it, that's a long ways away. When I kept sticking that thing with that driver and hitting that fence, I said, Ken Haney, Larry the Lion, Danny Piper, I got a few of them on the list. My guy, shout out to Ron Day, because Ron Day, I got a chance to golf wheels with Ron Day in Columbus too, as well, at the driving range. I thought that was amazing. I still got to get Danny Piper to say this, the man. Danny Piper to say that's the guy of guys of the golf game. So you guys, Lambo's coming because we got to do some stuff, right? And I'm saying this to you right now. I do think that we're going to continuously to keep going forward more than anything, especially when it comes down to making this thing work for me getting comfortable and me consistently, man, moving this thing forward, right? That's all I really want. I really want to make sure that we're doing so that I don't get embarrassed coming January, right? When I step out there on that golf course and stuff like that, you know. And I can sit back up in here and I just keep up. That's all Lambo just trying to do, is just keep up, have a good time, talk, keep up, and even if you guys smoke me by a few strokes, right? Just know Lambo's very new at this, but I'm catching on quick. Just I see it now. Just focusing and locking in and you know, following through and positioning and yeah, it's a great time. So I really want to thank you guys, man, for that, Ken, man, because you guys really made Lambo's Day of doing something I always wanted to do for years. My wife can tell you, I really wanted to do golf for years, but I could never find myself to mentally get out there. And I had a lot of people saying, Lambo, you need to come out here to go golf, man, because it's just going to be easy for you. And it actually is. The more repetitious works you do and consistently making sure that you are getting yourself out there, right? To getting yourself to that point to where you're consistently doing it. And you guys know, man, I came up playing ball, man. That's all I did, man. Came up playing ball. And then making sure that I was practicing with myself out there to saying, hey, Lambo, you got to continue to keep moving the nozzle forward with what you're doing and stuff like that, right? And every time that they would always ask me, Lambo, are you working on it? Yeah, I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. I went and got my golf clubs. I got serious about it. I started saying, you know, hey, man, I can't make it out there every single time, because like this week, man, I'm telling you what, I was trying to get from behind the desk, you know, a couple days in a row, and it just wasn't happening. Today, it was a lot of stuff. I say, forget it. I'm making the time today. I'm getting out here, and it felt so great to be able to go on ahead and get out there and get free of that blueness, right? That feeling down, feeling blue. Felt great to get free of that, man. So for those and everything, man, who are out there, man, and you're now into that flow of this, go golfing. It will be a good stress relief for you, or shooting pool. I got a butt kicking waiting on my Uncle Kevin and everything, man. I gotta light him up and stuff like that when I get to Columbus and stuff like that, because you guys know Lambo loves pool. For all your pool players out there, man, let me know. We can go ahead, we can rag them up, man. We can see what's really good out here, all right? So shout out to me meeting Mark Kent in Columbus. Oh my gosh, I met Mark Kent in Columbus. He was there at one of the other events that Ron Day, shout out to TMP, man. TMP was there, and we got a chance to run into each other a week ago when we were in Columbus and stuff like that. So I truly thank God for some amazing, amazing people, man, who are literally in our lives. And we're just doing this thing, man. We're going to make this thing happen, man. Ken says, hello, Leverage Show family. Appreciate you, Ken, for that, man. Let's go. J-Dog saying, Ken, what's good, man? Let's go. You already know what time it is. Blue Sky in the building, showing love. I know Blue Sky, man. She's excited to be at the next event. I'm excited for her as well. And this, not just that, man, we're gonna do something nice, man. I'm telling you, you're not gonna want to miss March 6, 7, 8. So put it on your calendar. It's going to be an amazing time, and we're really gonna go ahead and do it. But like I said, we got Anthony DeLoach's event first, January the 31st in Miami. So if you guys want to get down there, we cannot wait to go on ahead and be amazing partners in fellowshipping with my guy Anthony DeLoach and his entire crew, and that he's killing it in that E-Estate game. So shout out and everything, man, to my guy, Big Anthony DeLoach. If you guys are not like, subscribe, and follow into his channel. Please do. You guys can definitely keep you some updates, man, on what is going down. All right. Shout out to my sister from another Mr. J50. You know what time it is, man. You better go ahead, man, and say it like that. PC in the building. PNT. Shout out to PNT doing what they do best, man. I love this couple. Truly amazing couple, man. I know that we got a chance to just see them and talk with them and stuff like that. We love everything that PNT is doing and the blessing of God that is on their life. So shout out to you, PNT, man. Keep doing what you're doing, sis. Keep muscling up because you know what time it is, all right? My guy Roger in the building. Shout out to Roger. Man, I got Roger. You already know, man. I got the chance to talk with Roger today, and that was just a blessing. Hearing Roger's story and everything, man, that we're doing and hearing his vision for 2026. Truly, I think it's an amazing. If you guys don't know Roger Sutherland, you guys will know Roger Sutherland, especially if you guys are in E-Estate and in some other amazing teams. Definitely that Anthony DeLoach, man, is definitely part of it. We're doing some amazing things. You guys do not want to miss my guy, Roger Sutherland, man, and everything that he's bringing to the table. I promise you, man, it's going to be an amazing time. Ken Haney showing love and everything, man, saying, hey, hello, Najee. Showing love to my wonderful wife. Man, shout out to you for you doing that, man. Julie showing love, Mrs. Johnson. Lots and lots of roses for you today, lady, man. She's definitely going to need those roses, man. She loves roses, man. Trust me. I'm telling you. You play too much and everything, man. Shout out and everything, man. My wife saying everybody plays too much. You already know, man. That game is definitely going down. Shout out to J-Dog. Getting wet in the water, Jeremiah. Yes. Jeremiah says he's jumping in the pool. He's jumping in Miami. He's jumping right there, right in that body of ocean. He going in there. He said he's following you, Ken. So I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. He got some people, man. He already know. Blue skies in the building. Everything gonna be all right now. Yes, it will. Shout out and everything, man, for Ken Haney showing love to Blue skies, saying everything gonna be all right now. It will. Thomas is in the building. Where you been at, Thomas? Good to see you, man. I really want to see you doing good, Thomas. And hopefully, man, we can make sure that we can continue to keep leveling up for you all 2026. All right, Thomas. I got an amazing, oh my gosh, an amazing play. I really would love to talk with y'all about it. I'm going to see if I can talk with y'all about it, right? Because I really do think it's going to be life-changing to so many people that will help you out, all right? Miss Ingram in the building saying hello, Mrs. Johnson. You already know. She's showing love to the wifey, man. Thank you, Miss Ingram, man. Really appreciate you for that. Danny Piper is in the building. Welcome back from vacation. Pipe up with the Pipe Master. What's up, Piper, man? Hey, Danny, I told you I'm coming for you, Danny. I know you're getting ready to drive 400 yards out there. Let me just at least get 100. Let Lambo get 100. I'll be cool. If I get 3 more shots to get to the 400, I'm cool. But at least let me get 100. Let me feel how that 100 feels. You understand? And then we'll 4 times that. Don't worry about it. I got you, Danny. You already know, Danny. I got you. Danny's gonna be down, man, in Miami too as well. So you guys do not want to miss my guy, Danny Piper and everything, man, who's going to be a part of that amazing event in March 6, 7, 8. So you guys don't want to miss that. Shout out to PC. Ken says, man, shout out to you, man, for that. Hello and welcome, Thomas. You already know. Shout out to Ken for the win. You got to shout out to Ken for the win because Ken for the win is killing the game, man, out here. Appreciate him for that. Danny Piper is in the building. Hello and welcome, Big D. I ain't got no more to say. That tells you his golf game ain't playing no game. That tells you that, you know. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. You know what time it is, bro. Thank you, Danny. I love it, man. Ken, the golf coach. Yes, he is definitely the golf coach. I mean, he has literally put Lambo on the path of nothing but success. Especially I got, Kobe, man, over my shoulder and right here, man. I'm really excited, man, about that, man. So we're going to be doing some golf, man. I can't wait to go back, man, and golf. It was like 70 degrees out here in Denver today. Like, it's beautiful weather out here, man. It's like 70 degrees. So I was out golfing in shirts and shorts. Everybody else in shirts and shorts and stuff like that. Golfing out here was a good time, man. See what you started, Danny Piper. Pipe up with the Pipe Master. You already know, man. The Pied Piper is in the building, baby. Blue Sky, man, say peace and love and bags to all. Man, run it up, man, run it up. You got the bell. Then went on ahead, man, and then you got I'm still and everything, man. Gotta run it up, man. You already know, man, around here, we're gonna continue to keep running it up, man, around here. Issa is in the building, boy. Issa right now, man. Issa probably on cloud 9 right now, man. Issa, shout out to you, Issa. Being in the building. I told you it's been an amazing week for some amazing people around here, man, that we know of. Y'all better go ahead and tap into what we doing because we are really making some stuff happen for some amazing people, man, who are really, man, just out here, man, to make sure that we are consistent, man, and showing y'all love, man, consistent, man, and continue to keep doing what we do best out here. Danny Piper said the golf evangelist. Yes, the golf evangelist, man, is the right word for my guy Ken for the win, man. I don't know what more to say about that because he's definitely that and then some. He's saying hi, Mrs. Johnson, man. What's up and everything, man? Love for you today, showing love, man, to the missus, man. Ingram saying hit the bell. We're gonna hit the bell and everything, man. Those are the bells, man, that are ringing, man. We gotta make sure those bells are ringing. You know what time it is, man. Hi, Julie. Shout out to Issa showing love, man, to Julie. Miss Ingram showing love to IC, man, in the building, man. Hello and welcome, IC. Let's go. Hi, Mrs. Taylor. Let's go. You know what time it is, man. Hi, PC. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, brother Ken. Hey, y'all make sure y'all make it and show love to brother Ken, man, being in the building, man, as well. Hello, Sir Thomas, man. Y'all literally showing love. Got to show love to Thomas being in the building. Jeremiah, sir, good to see you. Let's go. Good to see Jeremiah being in the building, man. Let's go. Hi, Sir Errol. Let's go. I mean, boy, y'all in the comments going in, man. I love this, man. Jeremiah showing love to IC. You are rocking, Lambo. If I can golf, thank you, Danny Piper. Everyone can golf and needs to golf. There's an anointing on the golf course that most people don't understand. Amen, Ken, for the win. We really appreciate you like that. I'm telling you, Ken, for this year, I'm going to get you something that you are going to definitely, thoroughly enjoy. Straight up. Me and you going to talk off camera about that and stuff like that, but we're going to Victoria's Secrets for Kim. We're going to get some golf stuff for Kim. I got you, Ken. We're going to have some special golf at Vicky's Secrets for you and Kim. All right? That's how we rolling, man. Hey, don't forget to push that like button. Please don't forget to push that like button. You already know it. Just remember, there's only one room where golf talk is not allowed. And yes, it is. It's not allowed in your bedroom. If you talking about golf in your bedroom, I'm going to smack you with the 7 to 9 now or even the wood. You understand? Well, actually, you should be laying the wood there, but don't worry about it. I smack you with the driver. All right. So again, make sure you guys are good to go. No talking about golf. You're right there. Ken is a natural athlete. Some he caught on quick as well. Can't wait to see Lambo golf. Danny, I can't wait to go ahead and see because they say you got an amazing golf swing, man. And shout out to you for what you started and showing the seed and everything you started. So you already know what time it is. Appreciate you for that. Scott G is in the building. Start working on your 40-time nets. You better stop it, man. Scott, listen, y'all, for those who know, man, we are actually doing the this Tuesday night will be the airing of Scott as well as me and Ken and Scott for that amazing interview. So you do not want to miss this Tuesday night. Next Thursday night will be my guy on the Leverage Show, Tim Roberts from Business Funding Firm. So, I mean, 2 back-to-back next weeks and stuff like that. You guys do not want to miss each show next week. And we're doing a giveaway on the show with Tim Roberts as well. So you guys do not want to go ahead and miss that, man. So you guys want to make sure you guys are locked in for next Tuesday and Thursday night. My guy, Scott, man, I really appreciate you. Everything that you do. Scott and everything, man, y'all going to hear in that interview, we really, man, went in, on some things. You guys are going to get a chance to meet who Scott G is to so many people and helping people and everything, man, manage their wealth and everything else. allowing people and everything, man, to stay married and happily married the right way. I don't want to just say married, but happily married the right way, because he's managing some amazing profiles and showing people to get their wealth and do it the right way. So you guys are looking for a credible wealth advisor. My guy, Scott G, is that, and he will definitely help bless your life. And you guys are going to hear more about that interview when it airs this Tuesday night, man, right here on The Leverage Show, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. PST, with me, Scott G, and my guy, Ken Haney. We really went in. If you guys are not tapped into Ken, he's already started dropping the reels from that, and I truly think that that is amazing time for those reels that he dropped. I just think that he's just really killing the game, and is really giving people, man, something that they really want to see. You guys are going to see the humility, the what God will do, but also see the perseverance and the consistency out here with Scott G, as well as my guy Ken Haney in that man cave that we dropped in Ohio just about 2 weeks ago. Literally, I just think that that was an amazing time. It was the week of Thanksgiving. We dropped it that Tuesday night, which truly was an amazing time. So shout out to you guys for that. You guys are going to see that next Tuesday night. So stay tuned, all right? Hello, IC, man. Showing love, man. Let's go, Julie, man. Showing love to IC. You got to do that. Ms. Ingrid, showing love. Hi, Ken. Let's go. Deals are made on the golf course. Yes, they are, man. Yes, they are. And we're going to make sure that we're going to consistently stay out there, man, on that golf course. Remember, Scott used to live out here in Colorado. Scott used to live out here in Colorado. So he knows exactly as Ken for the Win would say, our 55 golf courses that are out here in Colorado. And like I said, we're in the middle of December, just about, and it's 70 degrees outside in Colorado. A lot of people don't know that the weather is pretty manageable here throughout. You even pop up in February and see a 75-degree day in the middle of February. You're sitting there looking like, this don't even make any sense. You know, when January and February is supposed to be the coldest months, man, we out there in the 70s, man, and then they'll go back down into the 50s, 40s, and 30s, and all of that good stuff, and then pop right back up. So I'm trying to tell you this right now, man. We got some stuff, man, here that we love, man. Scott, shout out to Scott G in the building, man. You definitely got to go on here, man, and show love, man, to Scott, man, in the building, man, doing what he do best. The golf balls goes further at high elevation in Colorado. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Whatever it is, brother, it be selling, but we going to keep it selling wherever we go. We're going to knock it out where we can go ahead, man, out of the park, man, because I'm telling you this right now. We're going to keep this thing sailing by any means necessary. It was a blessing to be with you, Ken. You already know, man. Definitely, man, with me and Ken, man, we thoroughly enjoyed it. So I need a real estate deal in Denver. Oh, he's already thinking about it. He's already thinking about it, man. So you already know we're going to make sure and everything, man, that you get the right deals, man, and you get the right deals done, man. So I really want to thank y'all, man, for all of these comments, man. We're going to get into the message of the show tonight, man. I just love just stopping and giving love and showing love to y'all, you know, one by one, man. Probably going to come times where you guys are not going to see that, but we're going to be able to do that because of the growth and what we're doing to be able to scale for what's getting ready to come, which you guys will be all a part of, and we're excited. So I always get a chance to really be blessed by, you know, talking with y'all. One of the biggest things, man, Lambo really wants to talk about today is mutual funds, right? And I know that there's a lot of people and everything, man, saying, well, Lambo, you know, I'm investing inside of my 401k. I got mutual funds set up at my job. I got mutual funds set up for my financial advisor. Mutual funds are amazing. But I got to say something. One of the clips that literally has people like this sparked this biggest, how do I want to say it? This biggest crave or rage or this biggest know-how is a video that I'm about to show and bring to y'all right now, right? I know Y'all probably are going to be like, Lambo, what? I'm like, yeah, you guys want to hear this and stuff like that. Because I seen this a year, years ago, and a lot of people and everything, man, were like, Lambo, is that truth to that? Right? Is that truth to that? And, shout out to people knowing, how to do it, what would happen, what won't happen, is there truth to it, is it not? And I'm here to kind of tackle it all, right? I'm here to kind of tackle it all. When you hear it, you'll be like, oh, wow, okay, Lambo, I needed to hear this and stuff like that, because it just is what it is, right? So I'm going to share my screen right now. We're going to have some people and everything, man. I'm going to share this right now, right? Because people are wanting to know, like, hey, does this work? And I said, hold up. I'm going to show you this right now. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. All right, y'all ready? Y'all watch this.
What?
All you got to do is go to Morgan Stanley.
I got me Morgan Stanley account.
Okay, go to Morgan Stanley and ask them for mutual fund and energy.
Right.
Take 20 grand.
One-time payment.
One-time investment.
Financial planners never guarantee anything for you. You don't know what the market's going to do. Everything gets more expensive over time. Every Wednesday, I invest $150. The reason why I do that is because $400, $500, $600, $700 a month doesn't make that much of a difference in what I have. But when I set that recurring deposit up and that recurring investment, it is astonished me on how quickly that money grows, and you're not even doing anything for it. Pay attention to how you invest and make sure your advice is tried and true. Research everything.
So did you hear what he said? He's saying that, and we will talk more about this. He said that there is a mutual fund that literally you can invest $20,000 and every 90 days make $3,000 off of 20K. So that's been a resurfaced video now, right? I seen this video, and my wife shared it again to me. But I seen this video. I sent it to a lot of other people. I sent it out, and that's been since 2024. I've seen this a couple years ago, and I remember telling this to people. I said, there's a mutual fund called Mutual Funds and Energy. If I'm not mistaken, Scott G, you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? And it literally, you can put 20 grand in, and every 3 months you make 3K, right? But there's other factors to that. It's not just mutual funds and energy, right? There's other things to go along with that to help grow your account by adding in extra things, right? For that mutual fund. And I know what people, they heard that, they was like, the guy said I can take 20K and I can make 3K every 90 days in mutual funds and energy is what it's called, right? When you're talking to your financial planner. There are certain things when you're talking to a real financial advisor, they can grow your money exponentially, right? That'll blow your mind, where you guys will make serious amount of money. So imagine, and I want y'all to put this in your head, where your $20,000 can make you over a 12-month period, $12,000. In other words, every 3 months is 3K, and it's making you money every $3,000 every 90 days, 3K, 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 3K. There's so many other things that are into play that a real wealth advisor can show you. You can make serious money. Now, remember, the thing about mutual funds, where most people won't tell you is, yes, it's set up for you to win, but it's also set up for the wealth advisor and the wealth team to make sure that they're win, who's handling your money, because it's not into so many of these volatility stocks that are out here, right? So you have plans that will allow you to be able to take the lowest risk, but produce some nice returns if you're actually parked into the right place, right? I'm going to play another clip for y'all. I know y'all probably saying, Lambo, you're playing all of these clips, man. This is, I don't even know, man, what's going on and everything, man, with this. Like, why are you and everything, man, playing these clips, And I want you guys to see this, because this here is something that blessed me, right? Here we go. Because I really want you guys to know, like, what happens and stuff like that, right? When you guys know this, right? All right, so I want you to take a listen to this. If you got $500,000, right? Here we go. What could you do with $500,000 that you can go ahead and invest, right? Dave Ramsey, many of y'all know who Dave Ramsey is. Now, do I believe in a lot of other different things that Dave Ramsey does? I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. I pick and choose, but I need y'all to listen to this, okay? Lambo's getting ready to go on ahead, share this with y'all, because y'all need to know what to do. And if you've seen some stuff, how would you go on ahead and you invest, right, to make some of the most wisest investments for you guys, all right? So I'll load this up real quick, all right, and get ready for y'all to see this, because I really want to see and everything, man, y'all win and y'all win big. So, all right, so let's go ahead, get ready to share. Let's go.
Hi, Eli. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. How are you and Chris doing?
Great, man. How can we help?
Man, you know what? I hope you guys have more than a minute to talk, because I got a bone to pick with you too. I'm in a mess because I followed your baby steps. Like you said, I was able to buy my house cash, and then I sold some of my real estate properties, and I have $500,000 now in cash. And I don't know what to do with it. And this is all you and Chris's fault.
Yeah, I hate it when this happens.
Eli, I apologize, buddy. I apologize.
And by the way, right off the bat, I want to say I watched your show last night. It was phenomenal. Chris, I love when you pick on your kids.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So do you have any rentals left? Do you have any debt left at all?
So no, I'm 37 years old, and I'm going to get a pension with the city. I work with the city here in Chicago. Like I said, my house is worth about $400,000. I paid it off in cash.
Mm-hmm.
I have $500,000. I'm trying to figure out if I'm.
Why did you sell the rental?
Behind. So in Chicago, I'm so busy with my job, and my dad passed away recently, so I've been helping my mom out a lot. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved up all that, cash that I had, bought a house for my wife and I, and then anything I had over with the real estate, like I have it sitting, but I don't have anything saved for retirement. Those were supposed to be my retirement, the building.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm trying to see if am I ahead or at 37 years old, or am I behind a little bit? Because I won't.
You're almost. You either are or you're almost a millionaire.
Yes.
So you're ahead. You're a 37-year-old everyday millionaire. Okay, so the question is this: you don't want to buy more real estate because it's too much hassle because you have so many things going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Sure.
Then I only do two things with money, Eli, and so I don't ever recommend. I don't tell people to do stuff I'm not willing to do. So I don't get fancy with it. One of the things I discovered when I first started talking to rich people after I went broke 30 years ago was the stuff they do is they put money in things they understand, and they are not concerned about you being impressed with their sophistication. They put money in stuff they know something about.
That's right.
And I don't put, and they're most of these guys that have anywhere from a $1 million to a $20 million net worth, they are not fancy with their investing. Mm-hmm. It's very pretty straightforward. And we found that again when we surveyed all these millionaires in the $1 to $5 million range in particular.
That's right.
So what I'm going to tell you is mutual funds, since you don't want to do real estate. I only do mutual funds and real estate. That's all I do. And so if I woke up and I was in your shoes and right now I didn't want to screw with real estate, I just need to get some money working for me.
Yep.
I'd put it in mutual funds across the 4 types we talk about.
Without a doubt. And Eli, I'm proud of you for making the sacrifice to be able to free you up to be able to help your mom. I'm sorry to hear about your dad passing, but you're right. When you make priorities, you make decisions, you make sacrifices to match them. And that's what you've done. And so, my friend, I'm going to tell you something. Don't overthink this. Get connected with the SmartVestor Pro at 37 years old. You are an everyday millionaire. Let's grow this money. Be intentional about what you're doing. But here's the thing you're going to have to do. Here's the word that's going to be the difference between if you become a multimillionaire or not, and that is playing defense. You've got to be smart and go cash only. And if you want a truck, save up and buy a truck. You want a boat? Well, don't buy a boat. But just be smart. Be intentional. But don't go backward for debt for any reason at all, and you're going to be on a great path.
See, if you take 500 and it's invested in mutual funds and they make 10 to 12%, it's roughly going to double every 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
You're 37. At 44, it'll be $1 million.
Yeah.
At 51, it'll be $2 million. At 58, it'll be $4 million. I think you're going to be okay.
He's going to be okay.
If that's all you do. That's
right.
what I mean by not fancy.
Right.
You're not constantly screwing with it. You're not going, oh, it's out of sync. Oh, there's a problem. If you just put it in there and set it and forget it,
leave it alone.
Look at it, you watch it, obviously, but I'm saying you don't have to constantly be like every day fretting over where this mutual fund is and all that.
Looking it up online.
If it does what the market has done over its history, that's roughly what's going to happen. Is every 7 years or so, it's going to double.
Yeah.
And that's if you don't add anything to it.
Right.
And if you don't take anything out.
That's right. And that's what I was saying about not doing stupid and staying allergic to debt. Because the thing we know about debt is that it's needy and greedy. Right? It's needy and greedy.
He's away from that.
He's on
done.
it.
He's done.
Just don't go backwards.
He's done.
Stay
Just
focused.
don't let stupid sneak up on you.
Slide up on you.
It'll sneak up on you.
Sounds like a good deal. It ain't.
Yeah. Just and that when that happens is what I was addressing earlier for folks is there's this allure that if it's not complicated or uber sophisticated, it must not be good.
Yeah.
Like we think the rich really do know secrets we don't know or something. And they really don't.
Yeah. No.
All they did was what you already know. They just did it a lot.
Boring. And they do it consistently.
The consistency.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention that you can do this thing, and everything that Lambo's telling y'all, I'm really telling y'all because I've seen it where it's worked. What does work, what you guys and everything, man, probably know. You guys are going to get a chance to meet Scott and hear the interview on Tuesday night and how he's actually showing people to how to be able to leverage that. Right now, there are other things that can grow your wealth, and that's just mutual funds. Every 7 years, your money will flip for you, right? If you get with amazing wealth advisors like Scott G, there are things that you can go a lot faster than 7 years outside of just doing mutual funds, right? And you get with real wealth advisors who know how to be able to handle wealth. But I wanted to show you guys the power of mutual funds when you're with the right mutual funds, right? Because there's a difference. There's some mutual funds, they're not going to flip over every 7 years just based off of what that mutual fund does. But the right mutual funds, every 7 years, if you set it and forget it, say, Lambo, I want my money to double, every single, 2-3 years for me or 12 months or whatever, you can do that. But the power of what you actually have that's available to you will either make or break you. Now, there are some other things right now. Now, that's just setting it and forget it, man. And shout out to, Isidro with the fire emoji and everything, man. And Scott saying absolutely true, man. 100%, man, you could do some things. And Scott said, I can help your leverage show people do that. Scott, we're going to make sure they have all of your information, man, for you, because we really want you guys to be with accredited, wealth advisor who definitely does this for a living. You guys don't have to take my advice. Like literally, this is Lambo just telling you that there is something, and I'm sharing my financial journey. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving you my financial journey and some tools and tricks that actually helped me allow me to leverage myself into some amazing things that were literally, man, like mind blowing. And there's some amazing other things that Scott can show you how to, flip your money a whole lot faster, right? So when we talk about the consistency of markets, when we talk about the inconsistency, the volatility of the stock market, right? There are some things that are in place that will continuously to keep going on an upward trend if you do allow yourself, right, to be in position to take advantage. The one thing about people, a lot of the times people don't have patience, and you can't really see something to execute out, right? I mean, like, just straight up, you just can't see it execute out. No matter what you do, you're like, man, Lambo, I really wish I could see this thing, man, like play out, but I just can't see it play out and everything, man. There's a gentleman, true story, by the name of John Hope Bryant. You guys don't know John Hope Bryant, man. You guys are living underneath a rock, right? And John Hope Bryant talked about one of his biggest mistakes, and I know they're doing the big wealth event and stuff like that, man, down and stuff like that, man, in what is that? It's the big wealth event down in I think it's Cincinnati. If I'm not mistaken, it's Cincinnati, that they're doing the big wealth event right now, like that's going on right now in Cincinnati. John Hope Bryant talks about his $500,000 loss that he did when he put up his $3.3 million or $3.5 million and lost and did not. He panicked. A lot of people panic when there's solid advice from real wealth advisors that can actually see where the market is going, right? I want y'all to hear this and hear what he said that literally blessed my life. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and back this up, and I'm going to make sure that you guys hear this because I'm sharing this right now, okay? All right. Boom. Boom. Let's go.
$2.5 million into the market. And I'll tell you when it was. It was January 2022. And I put it with one of the best money managers you can imagine, like family office kind of a company. And in 4 months, it went from 3.5 balance to 3. So what I always tell people is don't sell. If you buy well, keep it. Don't sell. Don't get freaked out. Don't be emotional. What did I do?
Was emotional.
I was emotional, sort of. I wasn't trying to make money.
Right.
And, if it'd be different if the market had gone up and, had gone up to 3.5. I was in it for 2.5 basis. It went down to 3. Okay, but it's, it's house money. This was my money, right? And it went down to 3. I lost $500,000. I said, move me to cash, move me to treasury. I put $3.5 million into the.
I got to go ahead and find that was just part of it, right? But at the very end of this, when John Bryant was actually speaking on this, right, the very end of this, he actually talked about that because he was emotional about it, it was his money, right? And that's what most people do. Most people get tied to the emotions with money and everything else, right? And that's cool, right? But the thing about it was that when he became emotional, he didn't see what happened right behind that. And what happened right behind that, the market corrected itself. He lost another $240,000. He lost another $250,000. So he said, when he said, move me from where the stock was into cash in the treasuries, right? He moved into just a straight cash safety treasury zone where it's not much volatility. He lost $500,000 out of this $3.5 million. It went down again another $250,000. People would automatically, they're panicking. I put 3.5 million in, I lost 750,000. He asked later on in that same interview, go back and find the same interview with John O'Brien. He asked, he said, man, the advisor, he says, man, you know, whatever happened to that the very next year? Like, what happened to that stock? Like, you know, when I got into that, he said, well, the market recorrected itself. It gained all of $750,000 back and gained almost another $1 million on top of that. What happens is that when people get frustrated and they start seeing losses take place, they don't understand if they just stick it out with corrective financial planning, that there are some people who can see where the market is going. Had he stayed in it, he said, I missed $1 million more had I trusted the system and allowed that play to play out. It's a true story. Sometimes when people are even in trading, you'll start seeing that they'll, especially that there's an amazing opportunity I want everybody to take advantage of, man, if you possibly can. If you're not in Gold Supreme, I don't know what are you waiting for. I mean, that's probably one of the best that I've actually seen out here who are doing something. Now they're actually in Gold Supreme. For people who are in it, they just released the PAM account as well as the Trade Copier account, right, to your account, where you can go on ahead and link it to your social trader tools and allow your own account, right, or your own account to be, you know, linked to this, right? What happens is that they don't allow the play to really proceed itself and play out. I've watched where in the swing trade of things for Gold Supreme, where it looked like, man, like they took a couple of wins and then boom, they took a couple of losses and they said, no, we're just going to hold. And by the time that thing swung the opposite way in the right direction and they seen it, they gained hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars just by them waiting and watch it play out. It wasn't a one-day play. You're not going to be successful just being a day trader. Sometimes you got to watch things play out for a period of time because you see where the market is going, but you see that this thing has scouted itself and it is and will help you reap the rewards if you're with it. That's exactly what a real accredited financial wealth advisor is. They see market corrections. They see where things are going, but they're able to help advise you because they don't want to take a loss and you take a loss too and everything, man. And now all of a sudden you're sitting up in there, man, saying to yourself, well, man, I didn't take a loss and now they didn't take a loss. No, they're in it to help you make money and they're in it to help you grow your wealth. And you really want to be around some amazing people who are allowing you to do that, right? Scott said when people understand money, they don't just survive, they lead. Financial literacy, wealth with purpose. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Shout out to you for that. That's amazing. That's what we really want people to know, that we're here to help show people you can lead, and you can lead by 3 different things. If you have it right, you don't have to do 1,000,001 things. I got guys, people that I know of, they this is a true story. They run a trucking business, right? They have a what the heck is that? A trailer business. On top of that, they run a daycare. They've got this. I mean, they got like 10 different things that they're doing. They say, man, yeah, I'm out here to help get this money and stuff like that. And I started looking at them. I said, well, if you really focus your energy on just maybe a couple of different things, you don't have to really go all over the place like this spider web, right? You're spreading yourself too thin rather than focusing. And that's what happens, man. People are not so targeted when it comes down to one thing. They're trying to be the jack of all trades and the master of none. You need to focus on your purpose, or focus on that thing that is designed that will help you bring sustainable wealth. Some of y'all are really trying to straight up live a lifestyle that God may not have destined for you to live. God may have destined for you to say, hey, I destined for them to make only $500,000 a year, or $800,000 a year, or $200,000 a year, or $1 million a year. It may be something. Some of y'all are trying to say, well, Lambo, I need to be making $1 billion, and I need to make half a billion dollars, and I need to make $250 million. And your lifestyle may be only set up to help the people in the things that you do, which is a very comfortable lifestyle for some people. You don't know you're making 200,000, 400,000, 500,000, 700,000, 800,000 a year. You trust me, you are living already. As you heard Dave Ramsey say, you're already a walking millionaire right now. But you have to know how to play it and strategically park your money into the right places that is allowing you to gain back real residual and real income that you can actually make wealth from, right? That's what we're here for, right? We really want to see you actually come out of this. Trust the process. Ms. Ingram said, yes, you have to. You know, you heard John Bryan, man, talk about it, man. Yes, it's long-term plays. You hear this, and shout out to you, Grams. Good to see you in the building. You see it so much that we really want to make sure that people are getting the right information, and they're not getting all of this information of, hey, did you hear about this new thing? Well, you got itching ears. You know, this new thing is going on. Hey, you hear about this new thing going on? There is 3 assets that I would park my wealth at all times into. And y'all can argue with me what you want. You can get mad at me what you want. But I promise you, these 3 assets, if you park your money into, you will forever have a constant flow of money. And I'm about to give it to you. Real estate, number 1. Straight up. You don't have to agree with me, but you're going to agree with me. There's so many different definitions of real estate because of his assets. Now you have digital real estate, right? Which you got with Julian Jeremiah, which I think is phenomenal. And I think that most people need to hear about that. You have physical real estate, which is actually residential real estate, right? Where you actually have a physical property with nails, hammers, bricks, wood, the whole 9. You may have commercial real estate, right? Where the commercial real estate, and you have something that's a strip mall or even a building that literally hosts tenants in the building that allows you to be able to go on ahead and grow some wealth. I shared a video and people said, Lambo, where did you get that? Who says that? Like, that video just blessed me seeing that. But I showed in the video how you can leverage real estate, and the banks are willing to give you money based up off of real estate and how it's set up at all times. And you can consistently leverage yourself from having one real estate building and then allow that to leverage yourself into many other deals. A lot of people don't even know that you literally hold the trump card with real estate in your hand. A lot of the clients and everything, man, that we're doing funding now, literally we're doing funding based off of asset-based funding, right? Which is the liquidity-based funding, talking about the liquidity of something tangible like real estate, cars or boats or whatever, planes or whatever, right? So what I'm telling you is the leverage in the power of real estate. Lambo's going to tell you, I love that leverage of real estate. It goes in so many forms of fashions and things that you can do with real estate that'll blow your mind, from even, tax, implications that allow you to take tax breaks and allow you to take actually credits that the real estate, even from the Augusta rule, you guys heard about that with my guy, Ronde Lambert was on my show, that you're able to go ahead and rent your house out and everything, man, from the real estate. And you're able to go on ahead and now, not just that, but get a tax break for 14 days out of the year, but also compartmentalize, man, many different things inside of your house that literally that there are breaks for, and you can get actually tax credits. Real estate allows you to be able to gain your portfolio, but to sustain it. Tyler Perry, you guys can argue with me if you want. And I said this before he became a billionaire. I said the only way Tyler Perry is going to become a billionaire is unless he acquires real estate. At the time, you guys, people who know that, remember we talked about this years ago. At the time, Tyler Perry was only worth, I ain't gonna say only, but he was $500-600 million. I say the moment Tyler Perry acquires a large commercial compound of real estate, he'll become an asset of a billionaire just like that. The thing Tyler Perry did, if you guys remember, he went down to East Point, Georgia, and purchased the Tyler Perry Studios and took his net worth up over $400 million just off of that single purchase of real estate. When I tell people this, people say, man, Lambo, how did you see that? How did you call that? I'm telling you, literally, a lot of people think that when people start seeing that people, the network, and you start seeing the people of network, and you start seeing things, you automatically think that the person and everything has this liquidity asset just sitting in the bank, that this is hardcore cash sitting in the bank. And no, most of the time it's tied up into real estate. I'm trying to tell you this right now. There are people who literally, straight up, all they do and want to see is real estate. I shared a video, literally. I'm going to see if I can pull it up now, because when I shared it, people were like, Lambo, hold on. How in the world, like, what is this? Like, come on now. I need to know, like, that literally was something that blessed me. We'll see if I can pull it up, man. If I can't pull it up, it's all good, right? But I shared a video on how you can actually go on ahead and do some real estate that'll blow your mind, right? And a power move you can do with real estate that'll it'll shake you up, right? Let me see. Let me see if I can get, hold up. I want to make sure that this is the right thing, right? I want to make sure that this is the right thing, because I don't want to show y'all nothing and it's something totally different and everything, man. The wrong one. Let me see. This is it. This is it right here. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Boy, Lambo is the man. Y'all gonna love me for this one. Y'all are going to love Lambo for this one, because I don't play games. Y'all listen close, because every time Lambo shares something, it's something of value, because I really want y'all to see why we're doing this. Like this one right here, I had so many DMs and people were saying, Lambo, I've never heard of that. I said, yeah, they run this play all day long, and Lambo knows it because I see it. I help people run this play. Listen close. Lambo go exit the screen. This is my guy, Mike Ely. You guys are not following Mike Ely. Go follow him, man. He's a beast, especially in this real estate space. All right. Listen to what I'm about to share with you, because it's getting ready to change your life. All right. And then I'll come back and talk more about this.
Wealthy paying things off. That's what the poor, the middle class, and the rich people want to do. One of my students came to me. She had 9 properties. She was doing the dumb stuff, man. Working all hard to pay them off. What are you doing? What she did, she came in and she took 9 of her properties. She pulled out over $1 million equity out of them. Then she went and bought this building. They wanted $1.7 million for it. I told her, go in there and offer $900,000. They ended up accepting $1.25 million. It's a 36,000 square foot event center. So what she's going to do is start up another LLC, lease it back to herself for $8 a square foot. So 36,000 times 8 is $288,000. Them type of buildings are running about 88% occupancy, which will leave it with about $250,000 in cash flow. When you rent commercial buildings, you don't pay for the taxes, the insurance. The tenant pays for all that. Only thing you got to take care of is the structure. So she's going to put a new roof on it. So she creates this lease. There's $255,000 a year income. Then she takes that lease to the bank. She says, hey, I'm going to borrow against this property. I'm going to borrow 70% of the value. They take the $255,000, divide that by 0.08. That's about $3.1 million. Now she has a new value of $3.1 million. She goes and borrows 70% of that. That's $2.1 million. She's only in it for $1.25 million. So she has $1 million equity, $1 million cash out almost, and that's all tax-free money. And she can use that to grow even more and buy more real estate.
That was my man, Nate, King of Burr. And look, that's my partner. I argue with him all the time, but I'm gonna have to tell you, he's 100% right on this one, man. Anybody can rent space, but when you create your own lease, you're literally creating your own economy. It's like you're printing money in your own business. And when you do that, you create an infinite home run. Like literally, you created so much value that when you refinance, not only do you pay yourself off, but you can pull cash out and be tax-free. Like in this deal, she was all in for 1.2, is worth 3.1. She refinanced for 2 million. She could pull almost $1 million out tax-free because it's not a game. It's borrowed money. It's a wealthy playbook. Start creating your own economy. Start creating your wealth economy right now so you can build your wealth. Hey, follow for more and share with someone who needs to know.
I'm telling y'all right now that it was a play that some of y'all are going to replay this back and be like, hold on, Lambo, what? I know it because I help and see people do it every single week. I help run. I can tell you, I know how to run this play. And it definitely is a play that keeps on giving. Some of you are like, Lambo, hold on. I got to go back and replay this Leverage Show. Like, you're literally going to have to go. Like, I'm giving y'all so much game that blow your mind of what you need to do to consistently stay above everything else that you're trying to do, right? I got another one for y'all, man. Look. Y'all just sit tight. You think Lambo and everything, man. Now, I got stuff for y'all that'll continue to keep y'all going forward, all right? So listen to this. Let me know what you think about, right? Because this getting ready to go on ahead, man, and just, woo, hold on. Sit tight. Here we go. Here we go. Sit tight. Sit tight. Lambo got something for y'all, boy. Lambo, boy, I love the Leverage Show because this is what this thing is about. It's about knowledge and showing you guys how to do information, having the right information, and then executing on the right information. I just don't want you to have it. I want you to execute, okay? So I'm going to run this next one. I'm gonna get out the way. Y'all getting ready to throw your computer screens after this one. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Way that the rich avoid paying taxes. When you sell a property for more than what you bought it for, this is called capital gains.
That's
and
right.
It's taxed by the IRS. But rich people have a way around this. And by the way, you and I can use the same tool, the 1031 exchange. The IRS allows you to take the capital gains of one rental property and roll it over to the next rental property, making the gain completely tax-free.
There are two guarantees in this world, and it's death and taxes. But with the 1031 loophole, the wealthy use this to avoid paying taxes and recapture of depreciation legally, ethically, and morally. Gomez Real on 1031, it's retired 3X certified. The 1031 exchange is definitely how you can do the same thing. But understand, with this strategy, you're kicking the tax can down the road. You're deferring, not eliminating. But with a tax strategy, you will literally donate enough to the IRS over a period of time. You could have bought a Lamborghini. Having a tax strategy is like having a penny that doubles every day and not having to pay taxes. Because with that strategy, after 30 days, you will have 5.3 million. But if you don't have a tax strategy and you pay taxes every time that penny that doubles, you're going to have less than $300,000 after 30 days. This is the importance of having a tax strategy when building wealth. As long as you keep utilizing the 1031 exchange, you will pay no taxes. But here's the kicker. Upon death, they have what they call a step-up basis. The property and the assets within the exchange are revalued at market value. And on the date of death, that means all lifetime capital gains are erased. All depreciation recapture erased. Your heirs inherited at the current market value. For example, let's say you buy $1 million worth of items in your exchange, and now they're worth 10 million. Well, when you die, your heirs' new tax basis is 10 million. And if they sell immediately at 10 million, zero capital gains, zero depreciation recapture. Now that's generational wealth. If that information was good, share it with someone you care about and follow for more.
Here's another way.
I just wanted y'all to see that because, woo, that thing, I'm telling y'all, why Lambo like gets all like when I start hearing real estate and stuff, because I start, we can talk stocks, we can talk everything, but once you start knowing this game that is already being played and you start playing it yourself, it's almost like the game of golf. And Ken Haney, just stick with me, you, Danny Piper, and some of the rest of y'all, man, and Scott G, some of the rest of y'all who are out there. But when you start playing the game of real estate, you actually start seeing what you can actually do into making real estate wealth moves that allow you to get in and out of taxes or in and out of credits and loopholes that allow you to grow your wealth exponentially. Do you remember when he said, if you take the penny, depending on if you're using the strategies and not paying the taxes that you should be paying, your evaluation of the property can go to 5.3 million. True story. The same, not having the same strategy, but saying, hey, I'm gonna pay all my taxes. I'm not gonna get with a wealth strategy. I'm not gonna get with a coach. I'm not gonna get with the right financial advisor. I'm not gonna get with the right strategy, and I'm gonna pay off all the taxes because I'm just this guy or this lady who just wants to pay my taxes and show people I'm paying my taxes. With the same strategy, you're literally at a loss of $5 million and only profiting $300,000. Facts. Imagine going from making $5.3 million to only $300,000 and missing out on $5 million. I might have my guy, Mike Ely, down at the event in Florida. I'm just putting that out there right now. I got some amazing people who are going to show up March 6, 7, and 8. So you guys are going to want to be there. And we're not going to be gatekeeping. We're really going to be bringing out all the strategies and some of the best. And a lot of my friends who have made millions into these spaces or even billions into these spaces, right, with Lambo. And we really want to hone in and help you really be able to show yourself that this thing is a wealth strategy conference, and we're helping you go to that next level by any means necessary for the things that we're able to do, and some of the lead people who know and been running this for years to help other people, man, grow their wealth. I really cannot wait, man, to help you out. Real estate, man, that's my number one thing, right? For real. Now, my number two thing, right? That's just a little bit of real estate. I can go on and on and on about real estate. Number two, hands down, will forever be the stock exchange market. I grew a love for stocks, not at an early age. Straight up, I couldn't even read it. I didn't know how to read a stock market. I didn't know how to read symbols. I didn't know how to read anything like that. Straight up. Lambo didn't know how to read that. It wasn't until I came into contact with my father-in-law, right, who I never got a chance to physically meet, but only read his notes, that I started to say to myself, my gosh, this stock market thing is something that's really taking full legs of its own. If I ever got a chance to understand how there is billions and trillions of dollars being traded every single day, and I can actually just get around the right person or the right team to show me or teach me, what could I do? And I lie not to you. I literally seen it with my own two eyes. Well, people who literally had nothing one day became very rich, not wealthy, but rich the next. And I watched how the wealthy became even more wealthier, or the rich became wealthy. I watched the transition. I watched where some people who had it got into the wrong investments and became flat broke. I've seen both sides of the spectrum. But I said to myself, there's no way that we're publicly trading millions, billions, and trillions of dollars, and we will never be a part of that. The stock market, hands down, and getting with the right people, the right team, will help advance your life to the next level like you've never seen it before. One of the hottest things right now, man, people are trading is that gold, and they're trading it left and right. I'm telling you, they're going into that, and people are really becoming wealthy just by following right strategies and following right people that allow you to take you into these bases. Now, there's many other different things. There's just not gold. I mean, you got commodities, you've got ETFs, you've got mutual funds, you got so many other things, indices. Like, there's so many things that you can actually trade to make money that it will blow your mind. But get with the right person. My guy Scott G already said, hey, I'll be willing to help you guys grow your wealth, and I'll be willing to help put you in something where you will see a real harvest behind this. And not just that, he's a man after God, man. And that's what I love to see. I love to see in everything, man, people who are really going to be connected to someone who's going to allow them to help really grow their wealth and grow it to the next level, right? So I really, really, really want you guys to know, like, the stock market, real estate, the stock market, like, it's the two highest things that I hold to the T, right? And the last but not least, the very third thing that I'm hanging my hat on, y'all can disagree with me or not. I do not care. Anything based technology, whether it's AI or anything robotic and engineering, it can be even breakthroughs in the medicine and engineering department that'll blow your mind. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Literally, there's another billions and trillions of dollars into that space because it's innovative and allows you to see what's coming down the pipe next. And there are so many people that are becoming wealthy and rich. Shout out and everything, man, to that being my email, wealthy and rich. Really, that's my real email. Y'all want to email me, wealthyandrich82@gmail.com. Been my email for the last 20 years now, right? 20 plus years, almost 25 years. Shout out to my wonderful wife. Literally, that has made and is making so many people wealthy, especially the young, the generation and everything underneath. Is like they're catching that wave. It's like, man, if this thing is innovative, it's technology, it's AI, it's all of this other stuff. Like, what could we do? Robotics, engineering, like the mindset of that. What could we do if I caught that wave and got innovative and made something that actually helped solving problems, right? And what could that do for me? What could that do for others? What could that do for our family? So I'm telling y'all this right now. I've seen it over and over and over again when people ask me, like, what do you think that this place is going? Where are we heading to? Literally, technology and AI and all of these other things is so far advanced and taking off that if you do not really get with things, you will find out you will be left behind on so many things in this space. Those three is what I hang my hat on the hardest, right? Real estate, hands down, all aspects of real estate. I love it. I even showed y'all some videos about that. Y'all gonna see the investment, right? Well, Tuesday night. So I didn't have to go ahead and show you guys the investment Tuesday night, because that's going to be with me, my guy Scott G, and Ken Haney. So you guys do not want to miss that episode this Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. PST. That I think is phenomenal. And the last but not least, and everything technology, which we're going to have a special guest on there talking about the advancement of technology and everything else and where that's going. And I really want to let the due diligence of that guest, that special guest, be able to go ahead and tell you where it's going and how you can capitalize on it and really help make yourself a whole lot more stable in your future. I really hope, man, tonight, man, that this, talking about mutual funds and talking about real estate and talking about investment and talking about AI and all of this technology, I really hope all of this stuff that we bought in this information really blessed and helped change your life or spark something in you. I just really wanted something. When you took a look at this, like Lambo, I was able to take something from that and help kickstart or push me into the right direction, or allow me to begin to go to start my own journey and really deep dive and research on where do I want to go on ahead and see my direction of my life go, because I really want to make sure that we're in the right mood. We're in the right flow of things in my life. Remember, you sow to stay in the flow and sow where you want to go. I always believe that. And that is what's been blessed and changed my life. 5 + 5 + 5 giving has literally changed my life, right? And I really want something that's going to help change you guys' life out here. When you're all saying to yourself, like Lambo, I remember watching that show, Mutual Funds, didn't think all of this other stuff was going to be into it. The wealth of information and knowledge was going to be into it, but it really helped take me to another level by watching this show and allowing this show to help bless my life. I really want to thank you guys, man, for tonight. Thank y'all for the Leverage Show. Thank you for each and every single one of y'all who are tied into this place every single week, every Tuesday and Thursday night. And you guys are sharing this information. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel at Lambo Drew TMT. I think it's a phenomenal channel. I think it's one of the best that's out here, who's really giving you guys value, but really pointing you in the right directions that will allow you to consistently, continuously to making leaps and bounds within inside of your personal financial journey, and allowing you to win and help others win along the way. Make sure you guys and everything, man, are following us, man, even on Instagram, Lambo Drew _TMT. Follow me on Facebook as well, even TikTok. Y'all, I'm gonna get to TikTok. Y'all been bashing Lambo about the TikTok. Like, Lambo, you speak too much. You should be on TikTok doing all of these motivational things and giving out game. I will make that promise that in 2026, I'm going to be more on TikTok. A lot of people say, Lambo, you don't post nothing, because I'm really not on TikTok like that. I made something, posted a few things, but I promise you, I will consistently start doing things and putting it out there, because there's an audience of people, man, that need to hear this and get this information so that they can help change their lives and help boost them into the right direction. I'm telling you, this is kingdom business. We're out here and everything, man, to glorify God, man, and make God famous, while we're actually educate, man, everybody that we can touch and enlighten them along the way. That's all this has ever been about. That's all this will ever be about. And if I can help somebody out here, I have done my job. Thank you guys and everything, man, again, for another amazing night of the Leverage Show. I love you guys. Make sure that you guys are tapped in and tuned in and everything, man, to everything that we bring. Make sure you guys are sending this video out to somebody. I'm telling you, some of y'all are going to watch the replay of this video. You're going to replay it over and over again and be like, Lambo, I needed to get that information, because that information helped change my life and help put me in the right direction. Take care, you guys. God bless. Have an amazing night. And I will see you this Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. PST, right back here with the airing of my guy, Scott G, and my guy, Ken Haney, at the Man Cave episode this Tuesday night. Everybody have a wonderful, great weekend. Take care. God bless. And I will see you guys, man, next week. We're out of here, y'all. Let's go. Make this thing happen.